King Tower activations are complicated, with hundreds of different ways you can pull them off, but being able to master the common ones can be so important, meaning the difference between winning and losing games. So in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you the 10 most important King activations that you Ultimate Champion players should know and everyone else can learn to help them reach Ultimate Champion. The first King activation Ultimate Champion players should know is the simplest, but the most common, and that's the Firecracker counter. Firecracker is one of the most annoying cards in the game and has a 15% usage rate in rank, so it's important you know this interaction. If a Firecracker is coming towards your tower, place any card on this spot, which is 3 tiles from the Princess Tower, and then the Firecracker will shoot at it, activating your King Tower. The second activation works against either the Electro Spirit or the Electro Dragon. So, what you want to do is place any card again on this exact spot when the Electro Spirit or the Electro Dragon connects. The timing is a little harder at first on this one, but once you've had a couple of practices, it's nice and easy. The third interaction is probably the most commonly misdone, and that's countering Hog Rider with a Tornado. What you want to do is place Tornado on this tile, 4 tiles from the Princess Tower, and release when the Hog Rider breaches the tower. There is other placements that work, however, I recommend you to learn this one as it's the most reliable. The fourth one is very important at the minute with all the Raleigh wannabes, and that's activating your King Tower against a Goblin Barrel. So when a Goblin Barrel lands, place your Tornado on this tile or this tile, both work the exact same, and you're always going to take a little bit of damage no matter the placement, so see which one you prefer. The fifth King activation is the exact same, but just with a Fisherman. So as the Goblin Barrel lands on your tower, place the Fisherman on this tile. The Fisherman will pull it and it will hit the King instead of the Fisherman. This way you do eat up a bit more damage, but if you get it early in the game, it's definitely worth it. For number 6, it's a little more technical, but probably the most useful if you're in mid-ladder. So, Mega Knight, of course, is coming at your tower, something you see every game. Well, to defend it for a +5 elixir trade and a King activation, place a cycle card here, cycle cards at any of the spirits or skeletons by the way, and then place a second cycle card here, and the Mega Knight will walk towards your King Tower, fully defending it. Now, for this next one, if you're below Arena 18 or so, I would just click off the video now, as these next ones probably won't affect you so much at the minute. But for anyone above Arena 18 or so, you need to learn these, and it's actually very easy, this first one. So when a monk is walking towards your tower, and he pops the ability, you can log next to it, and the ability will push the log back into your King Tower. This works whether the monk pops the ability next to the bridge, or near your Princess Tower, and for 2 elixir, it is definitely worth it. This 8th King activation against a bowler is actually a lot harder than it looks because all you need is a Tesla. So when a bowler is walking towards your tower like this, you can play a Tesla here, right next to your Princess Tower, and the bowler will target the Tesla, and his balls will roll into your King Tower, also fully countering it as a bonus. But this takes a lot of practice because of timing, you have to be precise. But with a bit of practice, it's definitely doable. Now, number 9 is pretty difficult as there is a very small margin for error, and that's activating your King Tower against a Magic Archer. So, when a Magic Archer is walking across the bridge, just before it's about to shoot, release your Spirit on this tile, which is 3 tiles from the Princess Tower, and the Magic Archer will hit through the Spirit and into the King Tower. This might seem easy like that, but this takes a lot of practice. And the final King activation, which is arguably the most difficult, and that's activating your King Tower against a Baby Dragon. So, when a Baby Dragon is coming towards your tower, let it get a hit or 2, and then Tornado on this tile, and instantly place a single unit card on this spot, and the Baby Dragon's Fireball will splash onto your King Tower, activating your King. For this one, you need to be very quick, but with some practice, it's definitely something you can implement into your games, much like the rest of these. And if you learned something new, leave a like and comment what topic you would like me to cover next to help you become a better Clash Royale player.